Hey guys, Cream Crazy here, and you know what? This is a bit late. I'm sorry about that, but if you didn't read my Facebook status, I was playing Bomberman most of the night, and we kind of got lost track of time. My brother just got on Xbox Live, so it's it's addictive hell. But also the fact that I had college the next day, I didn't really have enough time to compile the news together, and I'm actually quite happy that I haven't done this video until now because a lot of big news stories broke in the last day. Well, three, or two if you want to be that specific. But anyway, this is my in the news bulletin. If you come along to this video for the first time, I have no idea what the hell this is about. Well, read the title. I'll just talk about the wrestling news that has spiked my interest last week. There's been quite a lot of good stuff coming out this week, I can tell you that for sure. First of all, is the breaking news that happened I think in about the last 10, 15 to 20 minutes, that Jeff Hardy has been sentenced to 10 days. You heard me right. 10 days in jail after he pleaded guilty to 3 felony charges. It took 3 years to finish this fucking case, but still. 2 counts of intent to distribute a controlled substance, and 1 count of conspiracy to traffic in a compound substance containing opium. Now, I'm always watching these police shows here in the UK because they're always on Quest or Pick TV every night, and I see these people put away people with drugs who have them for notoriously long periods of time, about 2 or 3 to 4 years, maybe even 10 years if you're a distributor. Okay, in America, I know that your criminal justice system, your lengths of sentence are incredibly long, even for the smallest theft, at least 2 to 3 to 5 years even. So to find out that Jeff Hardy got 10 days, 10 days. This is a guy with a history of drug problems who, by the looks of it, was going to distribute or use a shitload for himself. Lord knows. He pleaded guilty, but that does not mean, for after a 3-year trial, which got backtracked so many times, you cannot put him away for more than over a week. Sure, you've got him on 30 days probation, but that's... Oh, that is just so fucking stupid. You should have bloody put Matt Hardy into the fucking slammer for wasting police time after that suicide note. But in all fairness, there's no fairness to this at all. For the justice system in America, the judiciary has just let the people down here, because that's just fucking stupid. I know the guy is returning to TNA this upcoming week, but come on, that is bullshit. 10 days in prison, get out. Broke after Raw this one. WWE have released Kevin Nash. Now, as we know, if you watched Raw, he got fired by Triple H. But is this storyline or real? People are still trying to divulge it. I think it's real. I just think, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm actually not entirely sure, to be honest. I think if they were going to release Kevin Nash, the thing is, actually, if it's a storyline firing, they normally don't put a future endeavor notice. But Lord knows what's going on there. I think I think they probably didn't realise Kevin Nash wasn't in the right space to actually perform this. So, in a way, it probably is the best thing. Kurt Angle, of course, got a DUI in the week, or actually, it was earlier in the week. Anyway, he's arrested on a DUI charge. TNA are punishing him. However, Kurt Angle says he wants to contest his DUI because he believes he got framed by the police and his blood alcohol level was not as high as it was, and his attorney and him have put out messages about it, despite the police stating facts that, well, basically, Angle is lying. We've got the proof that he was over the limit right here. Now, this does spot me as a bit odd, right? You want to go to the 2012 Olympics, don't you, Kurt? You want to make it on the freestyle wrestling team, to come to this country to wrestle in a worldwide television event that will probably never be bettered. Well, we are in England, I can see if you're happy about that. But I don't understand why you're getting so up in arms when you know you've already been arrested once before for this type of offence. It's only happened since you're allowed the freedom in TNA to drink yourself down. And in all fairness, Kurt, you're only fucking yourself over for this. it doesn't put you over as a good ambassador for a former Olympian who wants to do it again to go on and do this. It just doesn't put up a good amount of good press for you, does it? I don't think you contesting about it and whining like a little girl just because you can't man up for the law. Because everyone's got to obey the law, even wrestlers. And I got to think here, kayfabe may overshadow everything you do in the ring. Well, not everything, but at the same time, kayfabe doesn't happen in real life. You can't just mask things over that are true or not true, tell stories about it. You got a DUI. That's how it fucking is. Just leave it. Stop being a little bitch, honestly. Hugh Jackman, the star of the X-Men films, was announced that he would be hosting Raw after Night of Champions. Now, some sites I've been on have said he's a guest star. He's just on there promoting the film, and then he might get a move down on him or something. Or he's actually hosting it. I don't know at this point. I don't want guest hosts back on Raw. I think the Triple H thing probably masked over that, but what are they going to do? Drawing audiences after Night of Champions, getting in Hugh Jackman, it probably seems worth it. Randy Savage stated to his son Lanny Poffo before he died that he'd only go into the Hall of Fame if his family went in. Just like what happened at the WCW Hall of Fame in 1995 when Randy just kept pushing the WCW backroom staff to put his dad in there, despite the fact he hadn't done much for WCW at all, and the Hall of Fame ended after 1 year, which that 1 year, I think Gordon Soley got inducted. That probably shows that, yeah, no one should go alongside Gordon Soley, especially if it's Randy Savage's dad. But nonetheless, this is bad, because he still believed this up to the day he died. Now, I think this is a downfall for Savage here, because who else in your family is known for wrestling? No one. Just you, Randy. Now, sure, is it his son or his brother, Lanny Poffo? I actually, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I should have read up. I think it's his brother. I think it's his brother. If you guys want to correct me on that, comment section. But I don't think... Apparently I heard he had great charisma and was a good high flyer, but he didn't do anything apart from having a nerd-style gimmick. But I don't know. I didn't really think that his... I think if they're going to put Savage in there, let Lanny induct him. Because he's still on good working relations with WWE, apparently. So I would do that instead. But no, Lord knows what Macho Man has been smoking leading up to that. The WWE Network has been formally announced. It will show pay-per-views, shows, classic matches and shows, and a lot more. And it'll launch in 2012, apparently. Listen, I will say this. Bring the WWE Network to Sky TV. Only one way I could say it is because I don't like Sky Sports and Sky Box Office having the stuff. You'll know why. Because the adverts piss me off. Well, they do piss me off. And also, for the basic fact, I think Sky Sports are stupid because they do this kind of thing where every time it cuts to a break, it just has the logo of the show and it's just, piss me off so much. But, yeah, anyway, it's all good. I think if that TV channel comes over here, bring it here. Come on. Jerry Lawler was told to lay off the fat jokes aimed at Vicky Guerrero. Now, there are two things that can be caused for that. One, she's not fat anymore, which is obvious. You can fucking look at her and you'll see exactly what I mean. She's thinner, which I don't know if that was done by plastic surgery or exercise. Someone tell me, I'm going to lose some flab myself. The other thing is, it's this fucking bully campaign. This is a sport where you're supposed to rib people to incite anger at each other, to beat the crap out of each other. If you're not going to allow that, that's just bull. I mean, I know they're doing this for a good cause because they're trying to have a PG image, but this is the one side of the PG that I don't like. That they're having to pander to groups like GLAAD and things. If you don't like something, don't fucking complain about them and threaten to sue or boycott. Just, if you don't like it, switch it off. Or best do it. If you don't like it, stomach through it until you can see something good you like. That's what I do a lot of the times with SmackDown. So, this is a message to all organisations who want to take a piece out of WWE. Just grow the fuck up. According to a WWE insider, the shortlist for the 2012 Hall of Fame contains names of wrestlers who have previously had bad relations with the company. Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder who's on that. Obviously, we don't know because this was mentioned in in the WWE's official magazine. So I'm thinking we won't know until January when these spoilers of it start flowing out. I'm going to try and keep myself away from those because I don't want to know who's in the Hall of Fame until I watch the show itself. WWE have been discussing either Dallas, St. Louis, or Toronto as possible locations for WrestleMania 29 in 2013. Give me Toronto now. You know why? Because I'm going to fucking be there. That's right, I'm fucking guaranteed I'm going to WrestleMania in 2013. I'm going to that one. Dallas, too far south. I'd get really, really hot there. The temperatures are going to be awful. St. Louis, wouldn't mind that, but it's in the middle of the USA. I want to go to Canada for many, many reasons. Give me Toronto. I'd be happy for that. That'd be fantastic. WWE have put up an infamous firing list on WWE.com after Nash was fired in the week. And do you know what I found weird about this, guys? If you haven't seen it, the link's in the description if you haven't seen it. But they weirdly have at the top of the list the firings of Jeff Jarrett after he went from WWF to WCW in 2000, and him firing Eric Bischoff in 2005. Both those two are the first two on the list. Now, is it just me, or is that shot at TNA in both brackets of them, or is it just the fact that one of them, including Eric Bischoff, is a shot at WCW? It's a shot at TNA, I believe. I know a lot of wrestling fans, younger wrestling fans, may not notice that, but I did, and I bet a lot of other people are. It's just, I think, a bit stupid. Honest to God, it is really weird how WWE just do that. They could take a shot at TNA. Well, I'd love them to do that. They did it with the Cena promo against McMahon, saying, "I wouldn't mind wrestling in another company, brother." It's like that, but a lot more subtle. Because actually, do any of you guys use WWE.com anymore? Because I don't. I started trusting the wrestling sites I go on now because WWE.com is completely shrouded in kayfabe, despite this insider WWE thing that keeps getting posted to my Facebook every couple of days. Despite that, I mean, it's this diva thing that came up recently about Beth Phoenix and Natalia becoming these divas to be the salvation of the divas division. And of course, in storyline premise, the Bella Twins have been going crazy, so have been Kelly, all on Twitter. So, I don't know. I think WWE.com, I have never really trusted him since 2007, for obvious reasons. I mean, I can now use news sites to keep an eye on what I'm doing, so I don't really need to look on their main site, because I know everything that's going on, so it's alright. But still, to take a shot at TNA and at WCW in two moves in one article without actually mentioning them is a fucking epic idea. But at the same time, it shows that they really are willing to take any shot. They don't make it seem like that, but you look at it, you really notice the WWE thing. These two are stupid, we fired them. But still, I don't like. It's a good idea to do it because it's funny, but at the same time, it's a little bit stupid. Thinking, why would you do that? Anyway, that's the last of the news, guys. Another week, another lot of news done. I will be back on Sunday for my next rant. How to define a legend? That should be interesting because I know a lot of people are very opinionated on that. You guys want to comment on anything I've mentioned today? Put that down in the comments section. You haven't subscribed. Amazingly, if you come across this video for the first time, been a long time watcher, but you haven't clicked that subscribe button, click that thing up there. Or, if you're watching and you haven't even got an account, make an account up there somewhere. Because everybody needs good people to watch these things. It's good stuff. And guys, also, the Q&A moderator is up in my channel. Click the channel link up there. You'll be able to answer your questions. I only got 2 questions from Habishme so far. He's so loyal, he will do that, wouldn't he? So yeah, get those Q&A questions in fast. You've only got, I believe, 2 weeks to do it. It's short, but I did start this at the early point of September, so it's going to start to come in fast. I think it's 3 weeks. Well, 2 or 3 weeks you've got to put those questions in. I've been Cream Crazy. You've been people watching. This has been In the News, and we will be back next time. See ya!